All right, I am live from Kyiv. I'm sitting in the exact same corner as I was sitting New Year's Eve with three international volunteer soldiers and three random German dudes who just happened to be here. And that was one of the greatest New Year's Eves I've ever had. I wish I could tell the stories they told me, the soldiers, but I can't, and it's not for this channel. But let's just say one of the guys had three names tattooed on his arm, and with a little imagination, you can figure out why he had those names. Anyway, I just ordered borscht. I will show you if I can without spilling. So after the live stream, I will enjoy real Ukrainian borscht. Same meal I order every day here because it's just so good. And yeah, we set out from Denmark with well, first I will say in a few hours I'm taking the train west to Ternopil and the Carpathian mountains, where an acquaintance will show me the mountains, and not so secret, but a very special path through those mountains. So I'm looking forward to that. But first, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about how this trip is going so far and how it feels in Kyiv right now. We set out from Denmark with 8 cars, and on the first day, well, there was one car that very quickly just gave up, and that was unfortunate because I think that was a new driver, so he didn't get to experience Ukraine on this trip. But he'll come back soon. I think the car will be fixed, and he will go back in the car, so everything will be in order. It's just a big disappointment when you've been looking forward to going to Ukraine. Anyway, then the rest of the first day was perfect. We had a very good drive, and we had no problems whatsoever. We came to the hotel close to the border between Poland and Ukraine. I think we were there like 10:15 or maybe a little later. But it was really nice to be there in due course, so we could, maybe it was 11, but we got a good night's sleep. And we had breakfast and we were ready to go. And the next day, yeah, we ran into some troubles with a couple of cars. One car, the brake was all of a sudden was just braking all the time on one wheel, and fortunately the driver Emil was he knows shit about cars, so he fixed it. He basically split the wheel into atoms, and we helped him pour water on it because it was really hot, and then we moved on. But another car was not possible to fix. The other car, it had problems with something in the engine, so, but we wound up pulling it. As I know, I wasn't there at that time actually, but I think we wound up pulling it to with another car to Kyiv. So everyone got there, and we had a great time, and a lot of humor was used to overcome the struggles, because it is hard. Make no mistake about it, it's hard driving to Ukraine, to Kyiv in 2 days with beat up old cars where air conditioning is not working, and yeah, other things are breaking down. So, but I think I feel a growing optimism here. Like, maybe that's just because I myself have a growing optimism, and because I've just met a lot of people that I know, volunteers in the organization receiving the cars. Jesper, who runs Mazhini для України, Cars for Ukraine. Everyone here, they're just so sweet, and even at the hotel where I stay, I usually stay at this hotel, and they know me, they know my face, they know my name, and that's just great to come back to somebody who knows you. So this is still like a country at war, but I just sense a little bit more normality, actually, I would say. Of course, there was still an alarm last night, but it was cancelled. There were no strikes, at least that I know of, in Kyiv. So we were lucky. So yeah, and I'm also bringing a lot of stuff home to Denmark, to acquaintances and friends. I bought some stuff already, and I will be buying more stuff, because it's a good thing to spend your money here instead of at home. If you're buying, I bought a t-shirt, I will buy more clothes. If you're buying clothes anyway, or whatever it is, then why not buy it here and support a country who needs it more than ever, because optimism doesn't bring the country back. I mean, it's a beginning, but we need a lot of support here, or they do, but I feel part of it. And if you hear voices in the background, it's because there's, of course, people walking by and sitting in the lobby. Yeah, so we are trying to act as a bridge between this and our world, and if you want me to buy something for you, just reach out, and I will. So so tonight I will be going to Ternopil, or this evening. I'll be staying there, and I'll be going to the mountains, and it's going to be great material for future videos. And that is more or less all I have for today. I just thought I'd say hello to you all, but there is one thing. I'm not usually begging people to subscribe, but if you do subscribe, if you want to support Ukraine and this channel, then do subscribe to the channel and like this video and leave a comment. It helps the algorithm for sure, and it's also interesting for me to see what you're writing. So have a great rest of your Sunday, and Slava Ukraini! No one.